Okay, so here we are going to do the startup machine from TryHackMe. So I just finished that one. I just want to do again and make a one walkthrough video for this machine. So let's go and so it is a startup. It was actually good for the beginner start. So since I just completed it, that we can see here that the machine is still active. Or no, okay, it's not active. So what I'm gonna do, since I have already completed all the things and I have answered all these three questions, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset my progress. So okay, let's start again. So you have to since you are doing with your own machine, like I'm doing with my own Linux. So I have already connected with the VPN, Open VPN. So now get so that you can go so you can locally do everything in your machine. You don't have to rely on the TryHackMe that TryHackMe machine. So this is I will if this is the machine they provide you to do is good, but like sometimes it gets lag, so I don't like that. That's what I'm doing on my own machine. So okay, I hope it's started. It is so it is started. All right. Okay. It'll take a time. So as we can see here that on the definition, what it says that this is a new company and they have like they have just started it and they are concerned with the security. Like if somebody can come to and exploit their system. So we are doing a pen testing on this machine because there are concern about the security, and we are asked to perform penetration test and try to own the root. So, so before that, what I like always is to make open the one subline to put all my notes so that I can uh, clearly to can follow each and everything. Okay, so since the machine is active, we can test. Then make it viewer. Ping. Okay, so it is connected. So now we are actually connected with that machine. So what I like to do is simply, I have one TryHackMe folder, and let's make one folder for the startup. Everything will, every file will be here for this machine. Mm, start. I mistakenly write the wrong spelling of. So I just corrected it. City startup. So first we will go and scan the network, scan this machine. So we will use the Nmap to scan this one. So I will go scan the version, scan the script of any vulnerabilities it will find, and the operating system. Obviously, we need this. And I'm going to scan all the ports, and my thread will be work. So I want it to make much faster because I don't want to spend much time here because the machine is not so, like the difficulty is not so hard. So it is an easy. So I thought, in my opinion, what I'm thinking that it is not hard to get the reconnaissance. So it will be easily to get all the information of the ports or the vulnerabilities of the machine. Also, I will use the purpose to get an actual result. So, so as we can see here that it discovered the port. 80 and 22 and 21. That is an HTTP, SSH, and FTP port is open. So till then, let's go and visit the website. Like the actual website is running here. So okay, so this is an actual website of the machine. So what they have said, like here is nothing. So what? So I don't know. It's not. So there is nothing. So if we want, we can go and inspect the page source. So here we will not find anything important. So let's go and try to do the directory enumeration. So we can do that, but before, okay, let's do it because also I have found also my scan has completed. Okay, so this is my scan. It's not the important thing. I'll copy this, put a subline. So since this is not so hard and like big thing, so if there will be like if it will to take a long time to if it will be any like a big and like a hard machine, what I will do like I will create a file. So here we will don't need much thing. So I just gonna copy the scan for here. So what we will need here is this is all this is not so much important. So I'm just gonna make it easy to all things. So FTP. So also we can see here that it has found the FTP anonymous login which is allowed here. So this could be, and there is also a lot of different file list of files and folder into the FTP server, and SSH is open here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is firstly, let's go and enumerate the web, the server, HTTP server. So what I will do, so very easy. I use this one. uh, Directory source for let's copy this one. Let's put this as a target. So our target is this. So till till the enumeration is going on, we can go and I'm gonna open a new tab here. That will go to that directory. I will try to connect with that machine. So this is not an STP. So we already found that this anonymous login is allowed here. So we'll connect with that. Okay. um, FTP. Okay. The user will be the anonymous. And for the password, you don't need any password for the anonymous. Just username is enough since we are successfully logged in. So we can see the directory. So okay, as it's shown in the it's since already scanned in the Nmap. These all are fine right there. So yeah, we can let's go to the since we have a different privilege here in FTP, we can write and execute. So let's go to the FTP. We can also check if we want, like, okay, let's go and I'm going to get all this. Get uh, get notice.txt. Get important. Let's go to the FTP. So here after in FTP directory there is nothing. So these all are the files that we have got. We download from the FTP server. Let's see what is here in the important.mg. So okay, there is an image and it is an memes. Everybody else. So okay, we will go and see what is inside that image. So because we have to do stenography, because there is a technique stenography where lots of important things is hidden inside, and we can get an important credential or any good data from that. Yeah. So okay. So there is a notice left in the notice.txt file in FTP server that some people are down uploading the memes of the Among Us. And since you already saw that the meme, crazy. Okay. Okay. So till now we have found this. So let's see the scan. Okay. So there is a files different folder found here. So we'll check here what is here. So, so this is an FTP. This is the same thing as FTP. Okay, yeah. So there is nothing much in the HTTP server since this is already in FTP and we are in FTP. So let's go to the FTP. We will leave our further reconnaissance on HTTP here, and we will go to the FTP. So since FTP make us allow to upload file, we will try to upload one file that it will be the reverse shell, PSP reverse shell, so that we can connect to the with the shell. So for that we have there okay, let's go and download the PSP reverse shell, PSP reverse shell. So this is actually what I used, and most of the people use this one and it has a good rating. Okay, I have copied this one. So what I'm gonna what I'm going to do here is I will upload this reverse shell file, PSP file to that web server through FTP, and I will try to connect um, with that reverse shell. So okay, let's do pim reverse version.php. Let's do here. So okay, this is all the course. So we have to change the IP address. So we will put our IP address because it will because we want to make connection with our machine. So we will go and see what is our IP address. We are not going to use this interface because this is our local interface. We are going to use this one because this is the tunnel IP address that is connected with our that we get it while this is an IP address that we got from the VPN connection. So okay, this is an IP address I'm going to insert there and copy. Okay, let's paste it here. And so we also have to change the port, but we really don't need if we are going to use the same port. So yeah, I will go use the same port 1234. So okay, this is all we have to do here for um, save and quit. So okay, so since my FTP server is in the same directory I'm running uh, of the startup, I can put, let me say where I am. So ls oh, pwd, and I'm in FTP. So I want to show one thing. Let's do. So if I try to put here in this directory, the home directory, like not in the FTP, but outside of the FTP, reversal.psp, it says that could not create a file because it does not have a permission, but the FTP have a permission to write. So we'll go to the FTP and we will put here. So since we successfully uploaded our reversal file to the web server into the FTP directory, we can see here that here is a reversal. So before making connection with this, I will go and listen the port, listen my netcat on port 1234. So netcat F1L VNP 1234. So okay, I'm now listening. Let me rename this tab. I will say reverse so reverse okay. So as when I will click this one, it will immediately make connection with my machine. Okay. So since it is loading, so it means I'm successfully connected here. As you can see here that I have got the shell. If I will try who am I, so okay, so this actually I'm a simple user. So actually I'm connected ls. So okay, here is um here is a different that the files of the machine here. I will, so there I'm gonna say okay, here is a recipe. So what is a secret spicy soup recipe? Okay, I'm gonna get, so before this I like to make this and I like to make interactive shell. So let me make it interactive. Python. Okay, okay. There's the syntax here. Okay. Info pty pty dot space. Okay, now successful since we can see that our username and the host name is here. So I can get name. So here is a recipe text one. Get recipe recipe. dot- So okay. I can keep the secret forever until it was love. So, okay, love is the recipe here. So I will go and write love. What is the content of the user.txt? So now we have to find out the content of the user.txt. So for that, what we will do here is we'll try to find out the user So let's say in our etc pass property, I will grep with the pass. Okay, good. etc pass property. So okay, these all are the users, and hmm, there is a Lenny and has it is in the home directory. So I guess like this is an user. So let's go and see this city Lenny. So okay, so I'm not allowed to execute. So I'm not a Lenny, so I have to find out how I can get the Lenny user and I can log in with his credential. So, okay, let's go. Hmm. So here, as we can see here, is there is a different permission for the current user. W data. There is an incidents folder. Let's see what is inside there. Incident. So, okay, there is an pk file. So we can get much info. We can get something in the suspicious pk file. Since this is an incident, might be somebody have created some kind of incident here. So what we will do here is, since this machine, the machine we are currently logged in have does not have a var stack, or even like we can't go and open the var stack here. So I need this pickup file. Let me see if I have string. No, string, no. So okay. So what I can do is I will upload the same in the same way to the FTP server. I will upload this suspicious pickup file to the FTP. So for that, I have to connect with the FTP server. So this is an IP address of this machine, and for the FTP, I have to type FTP FTP 10. The IP address is 10.166.184.113, and we know that we can connect with an anonymous. You don't have to write the password. We can go to directly the FTP file, and we will put the suspicious.pkf and see transfer completed. Let's see if okay, we have here suspicious pkf file here. Let me download it. I'm going to download pkf. That's it. Okay, now I have successfully downloaded the suspicious pkf file. What what I will usually do is to get the low hanging fruit with the string. If there is some strings, so we'll see all the string of this pkf file. So pkf I'll do the list. Okay, so yeah, this is the strings inside this picker file. Usually the readable strings. So these are the HTTP connection. There is nothing. We will go and say more. Okay, so here somebody is connected with the cell.php and has logged in, logged in, and is also try to access different username. Try to access. Let me see what he has. Hmm. Okay, he has tried. He tried to connect. He tried to log into the Lenny. So it's permission denied. Permission denied. So he tried to privilege like it's a part of and privilege escalation, and he put the password for the Lenny is this one, and I don't know why it is. Then try again, but we can try this password from our side. If we get success, let me copy this. User. So Lenny and the password is this one. Okay, great. So I will try to connect the SSH Lenny and it and the machine IP address. Yes. What is the password for the Lenny? So we'll use this password. Okay. Mm, awesome. Now we are actually connected with the Lenny user. Ls, who am I? Okay, now I'm home. Lenny. Making it interactive. Python, FNC, import pty, pty.spawn, bin pass. Mm-hmm. I I have a problem like why I don't know why I have just misspelled lots of things. Python. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I have misspelled the spawn. There, I missed the n here. Let's do it again. Import pty dot spawn bin pass. Okay, now successful. Okay, here we see the user.txt. Let's grab it. Copy. I'm gonna now for the context and for the root flag, we have to do the privilege escalation. Now let's see what we can do here. Here, what we can do here is that we can let me first do. There is a script. Let's see it into the script cd scripts. Okay, let me see the permission. So, okay, here there is a root permission of planner.sh owned by the planner.sh, and we have an execution. We have a execution permission of this root file. Let me see what is inside here, but we can't write anything, so I don't think it's gonna be useful. Okay, so it already has own file called print.sh, and that is actually running inside this one. So I'm very curious about the permission of the print.sh. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we are the owner of this file and it has a read write execution. So I'm gonna put the uh, reversal script there. So let's make one reversal script for the SSS um, reversal. Okay, reversal generator. And this is a really good website where you can just put your website IP address and it will give you the script of different reversal. I just forget my IP address. So god damn. Now we don't need a FTP. That's not exit. Okay, so my tunnel IP address is this one. Copy, paste it here. I want best. And for the port for the listener, I will be the listener, so the port number will be 9001. Okay, okay. Well, copy this one. Hmm. Now let's go see the it is it isn't print. So I'm gonna nano. This print the assets. Okay, let's see if it get changed or not. What happened here? I'm going to close this show. Again, I'm going to do the landing. Let's again make the FTP interactive cell import PT1. I don't know what happened at the something lag. So it doesn't matter. Let's again start SPS. So we are going to edit the print.ss file which have a writable permission for us for the linear. Okay, it has already it is already here. Hmm. Okay. Import. Hmm. So let me go and start my listener. So this is the code I have to. Okay. Now I have to just start this one. Assets planner. The assets. Let me see if I got the connection or not. So, okay, okay. Finally, I have got the connection. And let me see who am I? What the heck? I'm Lenny. One 184. 231 and 47. 231, 47. Now I guess I've got the gun. Okay, now I'm currently in the root. Uh, let's get root.txt. Okay, now finally we have successfully completed the mission. So since I have already did this one, so I have pretty good knowledge about what should I have to do next. So I did the lean page privilege escalation. I run the lean page here, but the only important thing I have found here is the writable directory, that two things. So just go with that, and I directly will go with that. And we can just import, or we can get the lean page in the victim machine, and we can run that and find out any vulnerabilities or any vulnerable kernel or any CVEs. And like it is really important, it is really a useful thing for mainly for the pen tester, link piece, and there is a win piece, so you will get lots of things, about the that you can use that to exploit that. So yeah, this is all, for this mission. Thank you.